Well, hey there. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can, of course, call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know it's the first time you are being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Seen my face, my crazy hair, heard my voice, whatever. Today is day 207 of the Daily Scare Share. 207 days I've hopped on and shared a tip, trick, or strategy on stretching your comfort zone from the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. Now today is one of those fun, what I call the grid days. They're not really a grid, but I call them a grid day because they challenge us to do something or think about a topic that might stretch our comfort zone and then discuss how far in and outside certain options in that question would be. Today's is, handy dandy magnifying glass, go outside your linguistic comfort zone. Think about possible languages to learn and diagram how far they fall outside of your comfort zone. I guess these would be called diagrams, not grid days. I don't know. They remind me of picture frames of various sizes. So it says, my comfort zone, willing to try, reluctant to try, terrifying. So think about different languages and how do you feel about them? I guess I would say Spanish, I'm willing to try. German, I'm my comfort zone because I've spent, oh my goodness, I learned German from 3rd grade through college. So it's really funny because I don't speak any German because it was a language that I've never had the opportunity to really use. Very, very infrequently when I worked at a game store in Dallas, I got to speak German with a family that came in. And then a couple of times in my travels, I've been able to speak German with somebody, but it's been a handful of times. Or if somebody from Germany comes over, then I can speak German. And I did date a guy who was from Germany for a while, but that is a totally old story. So German I'm comfortable with. English, of course, I'm comfortable with. That is my first language. Spanish I've never really learned much of, but I did work with a lot of people that spoke Spanish in some of my corporate America careers. And so I understand many Spanish words, and especially the naughty ones that are written on the ceiling about me. Not very nice. Quality manager isn't always the most popular in the plant. I guess reluctant to try, I would probably say French. I don't really want to speak French. Russian, I'm a little, maybe it'd be cool to speak Russian if there was an opportunity for me to go to Russia. I'm going to say terrifying. I find Chinese and Japanese and languages in those families, I find them terrifying to learn. And I think I'm just afraid of all the symbols and how different it is from many of the other languages. And so I think that's why I would classify those as terrifying. And it could be because I don't have awesome vision. And so I know how visual it is, a language, not speaking it, but it might be kind of fun to learn some other languages, like my nail salon's language. That might be kind of fun to learn because I've never met a people that can speak in such quiet, hushed tones and totally understand one another across a crowded, loud room. It's just, I find it fascinating. They're such a soft-spoken, wonderful people. So that's it. That's the question today. What are languages, different languages that you could possibly ever learn? Have you ever considered learning another language? If so, why? If not, why not? And is it because it's outside your comfort zone? Does it even sound like it would be so much work that you just don't want to hassle with it? I'm sure I could brush up on my German. I found a bunch of term papers as I'm working on this move, this physical move, that are all written in German. Like term papers, like you would write in English, but they're all in German. And I know I wrote them because they're in my handwriting. I remember how to do that for one of my German classes, but I don't, it's like anything else. Lack of use, you lose that skill. There's so many things we do when we're younger and we learn and we work so hard to master. And then over the years and decades, we just stop doing them. Like I used to be this awesome cook. I could cook just about anything. And over the last probably 7 years or 8 years, I haven't really done much cooking. And I can still do it, but I'm not anywhere near as good a cook as I used to be, at least in my own opinion. Actually, in the opinion of my children as well. So that's it today. Think about different languages, how that could stretch your comfort zone. do something today. If it isn't thinking about languages, just do one little thing to get you out of the rut or the normal routine. Think creatively to stretch your comfort zone. I guarantee you will be delighted and excited that you did. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will, of course, see you tomorrow. Bye.